Mad Yakko, what's up? Yeah, I cleared it with MC. So he's just gonna send everybody over here. All 1 million of them. He's probably gonna take like a hell of a ratings hit, like a hell of a viewership hit, from this, and be like, "What has happened? I need to investigate." What's up, Angelo, Mad Yakko, Marco? Well. What have we here? I was trying to go earlier, but I was too busy. Almost shipping a guy the wrong knife. Oh, that would have been a hell of a mistake. Luckily, he caught it. I was at the post office with the package. I was like, "Yeah, you're gonna really like the micarta on there." He's like, "What micarta? Are we? Damn. Everyone? Like everyone ever? Who else is right now? Shabazz? Or not Shabazz? I don't know when the last time he did one alive was. Really, this is kind of a experimental live. I got some fancy new, well, not fancy and not new, but for me it's new and kind of fancy. Some newer copyright music that's not as terrible as what they normally give you on StreamYard to show in the morning. Plus, I got a bunch of Cole's kitchen knives I've got to sharpen that I didn't get to on the last sharpening live that I tried to do. I guess you could say tried to do. Kind of the last one that I got knocked off for. What's up, Ground Hog? Noble Knives, what's up? Legion Steel in the house. Waiting for Marissa's plane to arrive. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you dropping by. Let's see, let's do some mods here before I start sharpening. This is what you guys get for watching me instead of MC. You get some modderships. The distinct lack of indeed, Mad Yakko. I can't even think that word, so it's gonna stay away from there. Had to switch accounts. Stay on both of them. Oh man, I gotta go get an apple juice out of the fridge before I start. All right. That's better. I'm really enjoying the did I mod Angelo too? I think I did, huh? Believe I did. Should have. Really enjoying the ass gear. I think I'm saying it the right way. Probably not. Ass gear. Pretty cool knife. Pretty cool knife. Really like that one. Lovely inlays, nice back spacer. I don't think, I mean, for higher end knives, man, you see it a lot, but I think that should almost be something that's, to me, I don't know, it might just be like a pet peeve of mine, or maybe my taste will change one day, but I always have appreciated like a really nice back spacer. Pretty cool. Very unique and handy blade shape too, for sure. Keep that one in the background. Since I got a knife designer, knife company in the house, I feel fancy. Super fancy. Whenever I do the review of it, I think in the I try to do 2 shorts a day in a video, and my shorts usually they don't get like crazy views or anything, but I put a couple of shorts out a day for a video that I'm doing, whether it's an unboxing or I lost my train of thought, or a review. I try to do 2 shorts a day to kind of it's kind of like the commercial, I guess, for my video, right? And I kind of have found that works. It's something that's a little helpful. Kind of get the videos out there. But anyway, long story short, short story long, whatever. Was thinking about doing the ZZ Top song, "My Head's in Mississippi." I was gonna do that for Legion Steel Knives, since they're in Mississippi. Where are you at? What airport? Jackson? Not Hattiesburg. What's up, Pedro? Oh, okay. Were you guys affected by, or anyone, I'm sure probably some people you know, huh, were affected or are affected by the wildfires over there? Hopefully everybody's all right. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Do. Little bit of lube never hurt anyone. Haven't put anything on this thing in a while. Other Neil. Damn, 40 miles, damn, dude. Are they getting them contained? I saw something today saying that I guess kind of dying down a little bit, or the wind kind of died down a little bit to be able to, that the fire departments over there are hopefully getting them a little contained with the wind dying down. I don't know. It's crazy, man. It's been a crazy year so far. It's only 10 days in. A terrorist attack, New Orleans, here where I'm at. That guy on Bourbon. Wildfires in California. Plane crash. All kinds of crazy stuff happening. Hopefully everybody's alright out there. I am almost 1,000%. You told me that, Legion. Sorry. Make that off a little bit. All right. Meatballs. I appreciate all 15 of you so far coming to hang out with me instead of Metal Complex, or maybe you got both going. I don't know. I entered into his giveaway, so if you guys do leave and I hit the lottery, definitely pop back in and let me know. Meatballs are delicious and nutritious. I'm gonna put a little edge on some of Cole's kitchen knives here. Probably need to adjust this. Thought I had adjusted last time, but I don't know if you guys remember or not. The last sharpening live I tried to do was a little crazy towards the end, which is extraordinarily unexpected. There. No, looks like I already set it. Getting all the marker off anyway. Are they? Is Eddie live? Is Milton live? If Milton's live, I'm quitting. I'll go off right now. Go hang out with Milton. I don't care if it's just me and him. Me and my Ozark buddy. Or my Sky High buddy. Damn, Milton. It's like that, huh? I see. Joint live? Can I say joint? Mr. Eddie. Only during the times I go live. Whenever Scott with Knife Tube schedule posts my lives on Saturday, it'll have Milton and Eddie in the corner with a question mark, and it'll say TKE live, possibly also Milton and Eddie live. What's up, Jesse? Banned for life. Happens to the best of us. Whenever you want, Milton. Thinking me and Cole might play some zombies in a little bit after the live stream. What are we gonna do? Oh yeah, we're gonna try to figure out if it's actually Firefox. Let's do it now. After zombie, I don't know if you'll be up that late or not, Milton. Well, never mind. Milton's more nocturnal than I am. Yeah, after zombies. It's clearly sriracha. No, it says Smith's honing oil. Oh shit. Let's just do it tomorrow night, Milton. You got that going on. I think I'm gonna have to download Twitch just to be able to watch Milton go live. Still don't have the Ozark Grill yet, Mr. Eddie. The Stormtrooper Ozark Grill. Damn post office. Do I take orders? Don't take no orders from no one. I don't consider myself. I don't know how many people would say this. Well, I know you guys would. Some of you guys would probably say it about me, but I don't personally consider myself good enough to take orders to sharpen knives. I think I'm with the guided systems. I mean, with TSProf, KME, it's fairly easy, you know, and I've used them enough to get pretty good at it, I guess, with these. But definitely suck at freehand. It's gonna be my next members experience for channel members is freehand sharpening videos. That's gonna be enjoyable. 3/4 of the time. Weather look. What kind of weather look? Like fucked up bad weather? Is that the weather look he was going for? What was he scratching up? Shit, I got a few of them with the weather look in. Can start marketing that whenever I'm trying to sell them. Yeah, it's got a weather finish. Pivot and the clip. Shit, just give it to me. I can do that. You see that, Mr. Eddie? I'm modded your Sabenza. Get that nice weather touch for free. Snappy like yours. The sky high? That's another thing I gotta do. Gotta take that bad boy apart. Lanyard man, what's up? Aw, sold it because you couldn't stand it all scratched up. Is it a dagger grind on the Trudon? Band. With a very nice weathered look. They're kind of thick. Sharpened the Ultra Tech before. Not exactly the most pleasant experience, but that was a Tonto blade. Yeah, right. You can't get this on MC's Live, huh? Only the good stuff. Classic girl. Well, the non-copyright music's going pretty good. I haven't got kicked off yet. Bam. Just kidding. Maybe. All right. Let's see. We'll go up to 600. Couple of 600 passes on here. Wouldn't surprise me. I got a 9 you can grab, Milton. Do. The Ozark? Nah, man. Not the Ozark. I'm thinking about leaving the factory edge on this thing, you know? I mean, it ups the resale value. Definitely trying to keep this thing in mint shape. Shit. Definitely trying to keep this thing in mint shape. For sure. Definitely. 100%. Dark Water sent me that. He asked me if I wanted one, and I was like, yeah. yeah, I definitely want one. They're, I mean, no, Dark Water sent it to me, 3/4 Willie. Can't find them online. I was gonna try to get a couple of them for some like little bonuses and a giveaway or something, you know. And I looked on Walmart's website. You can get them. Funny enough, you can get them on the secondary, which is fucking crazy. $5 Walmart knife, $10 Walmart knife. Actually, I think that one is the. I think that's the premium, actually. That is D2. The orange and black one. What's up, Weldon Gary? Told you he was gonna pass me up. When did I say that? It's not like October. It's only like 2 or 3 months ago. Whenever it was, you hit 2K. Month and a half, 2 months ago. Not that far ago. You're almost like you're halfway to 4K now. Doing those verticals every day, that'll do it. That'll most definitely do it, man. Putting in some work on that. Definitely better, a lot more commendable than paying cash money for them subs, I think. But maybe I'm old-fashioned. Pope shit in the woods. Only the Vatican burns. I'm bored. Thumbs down and out. Aw. I try. Yeah, you're doing like awesome, Weldon Carey. When did you start YouTube? Like, I think you just started posting content like what, June, July, or something. Phenomenal. Super quick growth, for sure, and for good reason. I keep waiting on that stump in the mail. Won a Weldon Carry giveaway a while back, and there's clearly a stump in the giveaway. Then never got it. Meester, nice 8010. Thank you, Bob. Just a regular old stock beater there. Cold Steel 8010. Sitting on my Help with Gadgets knife display that I got going on there. Middle of June. Middle of July. Alright. Flip her over there. I'll give her a flipperooski. They're not available in Europe. Yeah, I guess it's the lock, huh? I don't know my months. Ooh, kind of cloudy in here. I just saw the camera. Looked at the camera. Got a couple of my good buddies sitting next to each other. Milton's hiding behind this this knife case here. Oh no, not the rat one. But there's mine and Milton's sticker there. You guys hadn't checked him out. Awesome dude. He was in here a minute ago. I think he's going live though. And Mr. Eddie Knives down there. Do I have shirts? Yeah, I'm wearing a white t-shirt, Mad Yako. I'm not trying to brag, but I think it says Hanes on it. Actually, it is a Fruit of the Loom. Not trying to flaunt my wealth or anything, but I am indeed wearing that, sir. But no, I don't have channel shirts. I don't have any merchandise other than stickers. Hell, I can barely manage to get those. Well, it'd be cool to have like a little merch store down there, you know, some Knight's Edge koozies and stickers and hanks and t-shirts and whatnot. But haven't really messed with that. I don't know if it's worth it or not. And again, I don't know if it costs anything. I don't know if you can you go through like a Amazon contractor or a third party to get merchandise or something. I don't know. I mean, I know I see it on Neves, Metal Complex, you know, a lot of different YouTubers. Cedric and Ada, you know, they got their store linked down there. I don't have a YouTube store. And again, if you were to start, or if I was to start something like that, would that be like something that is through, you know, like, do I have to box and ship, you know, or I don't know. Never really messed with it. Had a lot of questions about that. I never really got into it. Not to say I wouldn't eventually, you know. Maybe whenever I hit the big time in about a decade or so and get up to 4K. You never know. You never know. Hello, dear. There's official TKE merch. Just the stickers, that's it. I don't even have any of my stickers here actually right now. Yeah, I don't know how that shit works either, Weldon Carry. Weldon Carry's gonna have Weldon Carry shirts, 10K giveaways and all that. Probably, I would predict, by the middle of this year. As fast as he's growing. Which doing those verticals every day is like killer helpful to the algorithms. From what I heard. I'm not consistent enough with it You have a bunch. Want some? Mr. Eddie, if I did a probably not my ass. If I made some TKE patches, Mr. Eddie will be the first one to get one. He's a patch fella. It's gonna cost like $300 to start. All right, I'm out. I mean, you're probably right, Mad Yako. I can honestly say I've never looked into the merchandise sector there. I do need to get one of your Hanks, though. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd like to try to do that before 4K, so I've only got a couple years to do that. Yeah, if you sold 20 shirts, I don't know. I don't know. Would 20 people buy a TKE shirt? Mr. Eddie would probably buy a couple for his dogs or something, maybe. Strix, Mark, sorry, Mark Parks in the house. How's it going, man? I bought a TSProf Cadet BF Special. Was wondering if you could find a correct angle without an expensive angle finder. Yeah, I'll show you how if you want. That's a cheap ass, I don't know, it's like $18 on Amazon angle finder. Of course, it's like, it says error right now because it's all reading all kinds of crazy ass angles and tilted over. I'll show you in a second. Whenever I get through with this one and I put another knife in there. I will show you how if you want to. You can just buy one of these off of Amazon, step number 1. I think it was like maybe $15 or something like that. Buy your shirts. Well, thank you, dear. I don't know. I got a pile of really nice white Through the Loom shirts for Christmas. I have nine new designs of Hanks I should be making right now. I thought about doing something like with my logo. Like I've got the channel Hank, which is hanging right up there. It's just the standard, you know, it's just my logo pretty much on a Hanks. A nice Hanks from Hell of a Hanks, but I was thinking about if I got you to do one, Mad Yako, maybe doing like some kind of, it would have like my logo, you know, like my regular logo would be the Hank, but it like some, I don't know, I can't even describe what I want. It's one of the reasons I never really fucked with anything else. Kind of like a more 3D version of my logo on there, maybe, I don't know. Flip her over, go up to the 1000 grit. After I do the 1000 grit and I finish this one, I'll show you, be devious, how to mess around with that angle finder. If you want to, if you want to hang out for just a minute, a few minutes. A knife edge Hank. Well, if you got an app with a background remover, all you gotta do is go to my channel. Just go to my channel on your phone. If you've got it on your phone, like Canva, if you got something like Canva with a background remover, just click on my channel and it'll pull my my logo, profile picture, logo, whatever you call it on YouTube, like bigger, you know, and just what I do is screenshot it and then use background remover and it'll get rid of all the, you know, the time, the cell service and the rest of the channel stuff, all that in the background, and it'll just have your logo right there. That's what I do if I'm trying to show people's logos, like in the middle of a video or something. Like if Mr. Eddie sends me a knife and I'm putting his logo in the video and I'm using CapCut, that's what I'll do. Or, you know, Milton. Milton actually sent me a knife one time back in the day, way back when. It's actually like a month ago. Low res. Well, that's what I would do if I was sending it to you, Mad Yako. But yeah, I mean, if you want to do that, like definitely, I can. I'll send you a logo, a high res logo. You know, I mean, it's just gonna be the same as what you're looking at now, top of your screen or wherever the hell it's got. Night's Edge up there somewhere. I don't know. Be watching. You do you. I have a pair of 3 magnet cut and a few other folders that need to be sharpened. Just need a correct 17 to 20 degree angle. I don't know. I thought it would have went to like my regular messages, but I'll check when I get off of here. For sure. You're not like a suspicious messenger, you know. Like we've definitely messaged back and forth a few times, Mad Yako. So I'll check and I'll send it to you. Matter of fact, being as how I am who I am, and I am a pretty forgetful son of a bitch, you should probably send me a message. Just send me a message right now that says logo or something on it, or hey dumbass or something like that, and whenever I get off of here and look at my phone here in a minute, I'll send it to you. All right, let's see where we're at with this one. You get a lot of rain today, Mr. Eddie? It was probably yesterday for you guys, huh? Yesterday and last night, maybe? I don't know. We got a shitload of rain all day today. Seems like that's all it did was rain today. Rain and get colder. Which I guess is better than rain and fire like it is in California, so that's good. Can always get worse. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Take this one off. Did I win Metal Complex's giveaway yet? You guys would tell me, right? Right, 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 guys. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Get the old paper out. Oh yeah. Do, 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 do. Oh. Good. Good to go. Good to go. Especially for a kitchen knife. Pretty damn sharp. Alright, one down. Couple more to go. Alright, so the angle finder thing. Hold on, let me get rid. Somebody keeps leaving garbage in here. Hold on, guys. All right, that's better. All right. Looking for the noob and an angle finder. All right. Worst live stream ever, I know. God bless y'all for hanging out. All right. Devious. First thing you want to do, of course, after you get the angle finder, put your knife in there. Always want to kind of make sure it's centered. I don't measure it. I've seen, a lot of people do that. It's not bad practice, but I kind of just estimate it. So you want the center of your knife pretty much where the center of this is, right about there or so-ish. All right, so do I have a sharpened edge, right about as much sharpened edge on this side as I do this side? Yeah, looks like it. Close enough. Not a scientist. So we will tighten that down a little bit. All right, this is how I do it. Definitely not saying this is the right way to do it, because as soon as I do, there'll be 100 people show up like, no, dipshit. All right. So Will Johnson, I'm glad you asked. Came at the right time. What's up, Will? So that one is snug. So next, you're trying to, this is curved, right? Or a lot of angle, cutting edges are curved. I mean, unless you've got a Warncliffe. So you're trying to make that where it curves at as lateral with that as you can, right? So right about there, I'd say, probably. All right, so now I'm going to tighten that down. Spydercos are a little tricky because of the damn leaf shape. All right, I like it. I think it's all right. So I'm going to tighten that. I'm going to tighten that. Not going anywhere. All right, so finding the angle. Now, of course, you can use a Sharpie, which a lot of people do, which I would normally do. If I'm sharpening like Cole's kitchen knives, I'm not trying to reprofile them, unless it's something that hasn't been sharpened in a long time or it's in like a really, bad shape or something like that. Just take your Sharpie and instead of using an angle finder at all, just run the Sharpie like that, where the sharpened edge is at. And if you're stone and you always start with your highest grit whenever you're trying to find the correct angle, you don't want to take a shitload of metal off at the wrong angle. So, right, got in there, got the Sharpie on there. You know, you can use the Sharpie trick without an angle finder. And I find, unless you're sharpening for money or unless you're trying to get, you know, like a specific result or something, that works fine. But if you're trying to get a specific or a more specific angle, I guess. So on the TSProf, instead of buying the however many dollar attachment they got, I don't know how much is the TSProf angle attachment. Y'all tell me. I don't know. I know it's like way more expensive than this little thing. So you turn, and I don't know if the way the camera's angled, if I'll be able to show it or not. But you're gonna put it on here first, right? So center your stone up right there, your holder and everything. Center the blade, and this will give you a basic average of what you're getting. $100. All right, this was $15. So right there. All right, turn it on. All right, turning my angle finder on right now. All right, so it's saying, and I don't know if you guys can, the way the camera's angled, I don't know if you can quite see it, but it says 9.4 right now, right around 9.4 to 9.6. Anal attachment, giggity. All right, so when you're setting it on there, it's going to say that 9.4, 9.6. Doesn't really tell you shit because that's compared to, you know, like the table, right, or whatever you're sharpening on. So what you want to do is set it on there and hit zero out your angle finder, right? Take the no, not those art grill. Take the angle finder off and put it right here. That's going to tell me what angle. Now what I'm reading right now, which you can't see because of the way the camera is angled again, but it says 22.2. all right, so probably want a little steeper of an angle than that, right? Trying to go for something around like a 20 maybe, you know, not trying to lay it back to 15, you know, which I do a lot of folders back to like 15 to 17, but and about 18 to 20. So what I need to do now that this is reading 22.2 to 22.4 right now, all right, that's your true angle. That's what angle you're sharpening at. So pretty much to get it on the TSProf, you put your holder like it was, you know, where it was at a second ago, put your angle finder on there, hit zero, take the slide rod off, and then put it right here on the whatever that part of it's called, and that's it. Like right now it's reading 22.3. That's the true angle I'm sharpening at. So I want to go a little steeper. All right, I want it to be laid back a little bit more than that, so I'm going to turn the adjustment knob, and let's see, up maybe. All right, whoa, holy dog shit. So not that far. That's 15.9. that's not what I'm looking for here. All right, so going down, 17, 18, right there. Let's do 18 on this one, right? It's probably sharpened at a little higher of an angle than that, but let's go with 18 on this one. All right, so I'll tighten it up. And another thing you gotta watch is when you tighten it up, that arm's gonna move too, right? So right now I had it at 18, it's at 18.7, so that's almost a whole degree. So that when this tightens up, it pulls it up. Let me move this over, probably help a little bit, but when you tighten that knob up, it pulls that up when that tightens. Not a whole lot, but you know, if you really are, you know, trying to get something absolutely, you know, accurate. All right, so right now it's saying 17.6. I'm gonna tighten it up right there, 17.7. so that was pretty close actually. So I'm gonna loosen it, go down, 18.2. it's reading right at 18 right now, so that's what I'm gonna go with on this. Now I don't know if that's an 18-degree edge or not, but we're about to find out because I put the Sharpie on there. So I'm sure that this is gonna take off more than the Sharpie. Don't really even need the Sharpie anymore, right? Because now we know what angle we're going for. We're going for 18. That's what it's set at. So I'm going to go down. Probably need to take a little more metal off for that, because that was probably a higher angle last time I sharpened it. I'm going to go for the coarse. I want to go all the way down to 150, unless it's just not at all taking enough metal off and not putting a burr on at all. But the thing, you know, whenever you're sharpening, whether you're using a slide rod system, a grinder, a whatever, you know, a coffee mug, Grandpappy's whetstone, whatever the hell you're using, you're trying to get a burr on one side, and you're flipping it and you're trying to get a burr on the other side. All right, so that's pretty much it, all right, for the angle finder. That's, hopefully that made some kind of sense. Be Devious probably saw me do that, and he's like, yeah, fuck this guy. I'm gonna go to I'm gonna go watch Neves or somebody that knows what the hell they're doing. I know I've said it quite a few times in here before, but most of the stuff that I've learned is that's what hot sauce is for. Most of the stuff I've learned on sharpening, not all of it, but a lot of it, I'd say a good 50-60%, you know, maybe a little more than that, my sharpening, you know, is from Neves. There's another guy that's got an awesome channel called Crazy Sharp. He's got a pretty good channel, and he uses all kinds of stuff from the KME. He has a lot of KME videos. Well, unfortunately, I'm pretty good at purchasing knives too. But yeah, that's it. It's pretty easy, right? Be Devious. I mean, somebody shows you. I think Neves actually was where I picked that up at. You know. So again, all you're doing is, you know, taking your angle finder as is before you zero it out. Set it on your slide rod. You know, most of them are kind of magnetic. Got the little divot in there. You know, the little crater, whatever you want to call it, indentation, and set it on there. Center it up as good as you can. You know, perfectly center. Turn it on. Right. See, like right now, it's reading 9.8. I'm not sharpening this knife to 9.8. You know. So you hit 0 on there, take it off. Now you're at what you're reading here. And again, 18, you guys, again, y'all can't see it because of the way the camera's angled, but it says 18.1. So still almost exactly the same as I had it. All right, so that's pretty much all you do. Unless you want to, you know, spend the money to get the fancy $100 TSProf attachment. Dobbins, what's up, Ron Dobbins? Damn, we got Outdoor 55 in here. Hell yeah. Outdoor 55, Outdoors 55, Ron Dobbins. I'm still surprised there's 16 people in here, man. Smash that thumbs up, everyone. Thanks, Ron Dobbins. Dobby. I've nicknamed you Dobby. But I was amazed at how simple it is with that angle finder. It's one of the easier sharpening tricks, I guess. But it works every time. Alright, so now we're going for that 18 degrees on here. I had to take some metal off for sure. Laying it back a little bit. I'm gonna go a couple passes and see if it's taking enough off to have like the beginnings of a burr on it, and if it's not, I'm gonna have to go down to 100 grit. Which, I mean, once you've kind of used it enough, you can you know, you'll kind of hear it and feel it taking metal off. The louder it is when you're using these slide rods things, the more metal you're taking off and the coarser grit you're using. Oh, that's another thing not to do. Try not to slide off. You'll end up rounding the tip out. Giggity. What new knife am I going to get? Well, right now, the new knife that I'm going for is a truck note. I gotta pay a truck note. Gotta do that. Not getting anything new for a little bit, but I do have one that's out there in the USPS postal system somewhere. I'm pretty excited about. One that I've been looking forward to getting since I started collecting knives. It's a Strider SNG. Supposed to be delivered today, but it wasn't. It is sitting here at the New Orleans distribution facility. And estimated delivery was today, so that means I'll probably get it next Tuesday after it goes to, you know, Alabama or something. So the SNG is what I'm excited about right now. And I've been carrying the hell out of this Ozark Grail. I mean, this thing's essentially a guilt-free carry, right? I mean, it's a $10 knife. Oh, okay. Tourette's. Tuya Anzu? I don't think I've seen that one. Been wanting to check Tuya out. I have never checked out a Tuya. Another one. What's another Chinese knife company I haven't checked out? Tucson. Never checked out a Tucson. Pretty dangerous having Tourette's with your Herman Sting over there laying your van. That's your fancy pants. Alright, so do I have a burr on here yet? Starting to get a burr. Alright. Let's go another pass and then I'll flip it over. I don't think we're gonna have to progress with the grits. The Sky High I actually got last week. I think last week I got the Sky High. I'm really excited about that one. I give it a good cleaning. Still can't believe it. Hell yeah, dude. It's a hell of a birthday present. What do those things normally go for? About 800 bucks. Something like that. It definitely ain't cheap. Anything like the Dragonfly. Mr. Eddie let me borrow that Dragonfly, and that thing's an awesome knife. Hermans are definitely high quality knives. Be devious, yeah, that's a R&D. R&D. Exact model there. R&D, what does that say? R&D Instruments? Yeah, R&D Instruments. PT 180 is what that one is. A little cheap Amazon angle finder. Jeez, that's $1,100 worth of love there, Liner Band. It's awesome. I don't know how much are they going for right now. Be devious. If you're looking them up, I don't know. I don't know how much they're going for at the moment. I had that one for about a year or so, I guess. How amazing she is in the video. I just said how amazing she is in the live stream. So that should count, right? Rachel, you are quite the amazing life partner for Mr. Man there, Mr. Lanyard Man. And he is very, very happy. I know he's very happy with his present for sure, because as soon as he got it, he messaged me. I don't even know if he put it in his pocket yet. He's like, dude, I got this thing. It's pretty awesome. Pretty freaking awesome. Who else is going live later tonight? I know Metal Complex is live right now. And somebody also said there's a bunch of people going live. I don't know who else will be live. Bees, maybe. I think Javon usually goes around 8:30, something like that. And he goes late into the night. Mattisfaction is going live later tonight. And said faction live with said Stevie, I believe. Usually do that pretty late. A little less later where he is. He's on Mormon time, I think. Mountain time. Bees is live right now. Today, or you're asking Weldon Carey. Titanium tack ray knife, Vosteed acorn, a CRKT pen. That acorn's an awesome knife, man. That was my choice. My first budget knife of the year pick was the Vosteed acorn that Pons gave me. Awesome knife. And I don't even have the that was just the liner lock. It wasn't even the top liner lock or whatever. Those look pretty cool too. I think they just came out with some buoy shaped ones. It is an awesome one. Definitely an awesome little knife. Really fidgety, for sure. I carried that Ozark Grail today. I've been carrying that all week. Been carrying it around work, and tell you what, 100% guilt-free using it. Right, I've used it to scrape gaskets off of flanges. Like, you know, if you've got I don't know if anybody knows a lot about pipe fitting, boiler making, refinery stuff, whatever. A flange, you got a flange and it's got a gasket around it. Sometimes you gotta kind of like pop them off. I've done that with it. A couple of times actually. Cut a bunch of rope with it. Opened a few boxes with it. I've definitely been not afraid to use it, which is, you know, usually I'll give it a second thought when I'm grabbing a knife to do something with, because typically they're more expensive than $10. So depending on what I'm carrying, you know, I'm kind of like, I don't want to carry the Norseman and you know, use it to pop open, you know, pop gasket flanges off with. But it's been pretty different experience. Definitely a good one though. All right, I've got to Where am I at with this? I forgot. That's not good. All right, so upward passes this way. All right, I think this is where I'm at. Another handy dandy tip about TSProf or any fixed angled sharpening system. Remember where you're at. Don't sharpen the hell out of one side and then forget that you're sharpening it and do something or get sidetracked and then go back to sharpening the hell out of it again. Never helps. Yeah, definitely. Okay, he's got some cool stuff too, man. I mean, anything, I don't know. I guess it depends on the circumstance that I'm in, but generally I'll try not to use anything that I've got my personal, rules, feelings about it. I know everybody's different and that's cool. If I've got something that's over like, $100 or whatever, I'm not going to be doing, prying and popping gaskets off and, you know, throwing it to people that are 20 foot away like, here, hey, I need a knife, here you go. Nothing really too much like that, unless it's a necessity. Heading over to MC's channel. I don't blame you. Let me know if I win. Okay, knife. Okay. I got you. Like, and this kind of defeats the purpose, of a pocket knife. It's a big debate. Pretty much, my final conclusion on it is everyone's different and people's tastes and opinions and use of things change, but I would be more likely to use this to scrape off a gasket or, cut some aluminum foil or metal or something crazy with than I would this, right? This isn't a much, this is a nice knife. This is a $10 Walmart knife. But the fact that you can do that without feeling guilty about it, that says something, right? I'm sure there's people out there that would use, Roosevelts to do that shit with. And that's cool. %1 chance. Probably smaller than that, but yeah, there is a chance. I would probably end up winning MC's live for the first time while I'm doing a live or while I'm not paying attention to it. Alright, so just did the course. That's a 220 grit. Let's go down to the medium 400 grit, or up to the medium, I guess, rather. I didn't win. I already did it. That explains why the population went up so high from 16 or from 15 to 17. Oh yeah, I tried. 7.5 perfect size. Well, do I have a knife for you? Damn it. Sorry about it, guys. Shaking y'all around like that. Thanks, Jesse. Be Shady. What's going on, man? How was Metal Complexes live? I like larger knives. Typically, if I'm, I don't know. I can't say that I absolutely like huge knives, but then again, I can't say that I absolutely like smaller size knives either. Depends on what it is, how easy it is to carry, how much it weighs, what I'm doing with it, all that good shit. Starting to get a burr. Yeah, eight is probably my normal, like what I prefer size. But there's a big difference between an 8-inch knife, that's like a lighter 8-inch knife and a heavier one, I guess. Like Neve's knife, I think is Neve's knife a standard 8 inches? Is that what it is? Where's that? Alright, that's Neve's knife. I would say that one carries just fine. To me, it's a full-size knife as a carry, but how long is it? Yeah, it's 8 and... almost 8 1/4, 8 and 3/8. That's the one that popped in my head anyway. So yeah, I like the Norseman. Norseman's an awesome knife. I like Maddie's knife. Pretty cool ones out there, man. But then again, I would prefer, like if I was to pick, I guess, between the Para 3 and Paramilitary 2, I'd pick the Paramilitary 2. If I was to pick between the Rat 1 and the Rat 2, I'd carry the Rat 1. Just nailed the camera holder again. Ayla Dauberstein. That's a sophisticated name. Thanks for dropping by. Appreciate it. I love the Bel Air, right? And that's a smaller, it's smaller than 8 inches. I would call the Bel Air probably like a medium-sized knife, right? It's about bug out size. It's about Ozark Trail size. Close, anyway. Let's see. 7... With the clip, it's 7 1/4. I think the Bel Air is a great size, Yeah, I'm abusing the camera holder. You're welcome, Ayla. Ayla's birthday. How old are you, Ayla? I guess that's probably an impolite thing to ask a lady, but happy birthday. Happy birthday to Ayla. Make sure everybody, y'all tell Miss Ayla 10. That's awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Alright, got a bird going on there. I'm going to go one more pass, and then I'm going to flip it over. Just started a YouTube channel and got 5 videos. What's your channel about? A vlogger? Getting started young. That's good. Shoot. All right. Definitely got a burr on that. Let's flip her over. Do some upward passes. There you go. If anybody wants to go check out Ayla, give her a sub. 10 years old today. That's awesome. Pretty good. Off of work for the weekend and getting to hang out with you guys and sharpen some knives. Always fun. Oh yeah, there you go, Ron Dobbins. All right, this is, what is this, 600? I'll do 2 passes on each side with 600 grit. Ron says he'll tell his friends to subscribe to your channel. That's pretty awesome. Whoa, all right, so what, that was the backstop. Yeah, all right, that thing was loose anyway. I'll put that back on there. Thank you, sir. All right. Right there. It's one thing that I've found anyway. I don't know if anybody else out there, anybody that's listening, if y'all use a TSProf, these things kind of tend to, I mean, you can tighten it as much as you can tighten it, right? That's pretty tight, but they tend to loosen themselves after a while. I thought about using some Loctite with it or something. With that one anyway. I mean, I guess you wouldn't want to use Loctite on the threaded connections that you've got to, the ones that you'll be regularly adjusting. Terrence freaking Funderburg, what's up, man? Channel member. I'm going live tomorrow. I always go live at 9:30 a.m. Central Time on Saturday mornings. If I'm not banned from going live, if I can go live and there's no, I don't have work, or if I don't have family stuff that I have to do or whatever going on, and the family has definitely been extraordinarily generous with sharing me on Saturday mornings. So I try to be as consistent as I can. Try to do it 9:30 a.m. Central Time, live from the garage. And sometimes I do giveaways. Not every time, but sometimes. All right, what are we calling that? Second pass? Oh, cool. Cousin's birthday's tomorrow. Pretty close on the birthdays there. Yeah, catch tomorrow. I'll be at work as usual. Fixing stupid screw up the PM and installer. Good to go. Wardrobe cabs. I'll be lurking. Oh, okay. Hey, appreciate the lurking, Terrence. Oh, wow. Okay. Younger cousin. Cool. All right. So flip her over. Upward passes on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just knock the burr off. Flip it back over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh Lord. How many passes? That depends. I guess. I mean, be devious if you're doing. Make sure they're equal passes. Definitely. You know, if you do 5 passes on one side, when you flip it, make sure you do 5 passes on the other side. But you know, I'm sure you know that already. The first, what I always do, and this is again, I'm not a Neves or anyone like that, but I mean, what I always do is I'll choose, you know, my lowest grit, which in this case on this one was the 220, which I need to swap out of the 600 now, right? I'll choose my lowest grit. I will sharpen it until I get a burr. You know, I'll pick what angle I want. If I'm reprofiling, if I'm not reprofiling, I'll get the Sharpie off. You know, I'll do the Sharpie thing and, you know, get it to where it's knocking the Sharpie off pretty evenly along the whole thing. And that's pretty much it. Like if my first grit that I'm picking, like if I'm starting with a 150, 150 grit, you know, if you want to use the beast with the KME, whatever you start at, you know, make sure you got a really good burr, because that first stone that you use, that's the one that's actually, you know, it's taking the most metal off. I mean, the other stones all take metal off to an extent, but that first one pretty much sets your tone for what you're looking for and your edge angle. So I mean, I've went as many times as, like, you know, 7 or 8 times before, you know, especially if you're reprofiling, and then you got to match it on the other side. Should have gotten that instead of the Edge Pro Apex. I haven't tried that one. One thing that I'm terrible at, be devious, is is remembering how many passes. Did you count that one? What was that? Was that 2 or 3? It was either 2 or 3. See, I always, especially if I'm live streaming, I'll forget how many passes. But yeah, I don't have a certain number. Like the pair of 3, you know, I mean, 1 pass on the pair of 3 versus 1 pass on the 4 Max would be the same, right? Because even though the 4 Max is twice, or however, you know, twice the 4 Max is a huge ass knife, is the point. That's still 1 pass, you know, right? So you're still connecting with that sharpened edge. Just as much as you are with the pair of 3. All right, we'll see you later. Thanks for dropping by, Ayla. Appreciate it. And happy birthday again. It doesn't hold the blade steady. Being off by even half a degree matters. How do you accommodate different stone thicknesses? How do you adjust the system for it? All right, so I showed the angle. The way I find my angle, that's pretty much my way of compensating for stone thickness, is having the stone in the holder whenever I'm trying to find the angle. That's my way of doing it anyway. Bye. Very new to knife sharpening. I ask a lot of questions. No, shit no, dude. Ask whatever questions about it. Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna learn stuff. 100%. So don't worry about asking questions. Your questions are welcome here, sir. Just don't be disappointed in the answers. What's up, Henry G? I always put, a little disclaimer in my answers to questions, especially with sharpening, man. There's a ton of people out there that know a hell of a lot more than I do about sharpening. I never have, nor will I ever claim to be an expert on that. Neve's videos are extraordinarily helpful to me. What's up, Barbie Chambers? He's got a really good one that fixed an issue. This is just probably not even anything to do with what you're asking about, but something that I learned after I had sharpened quite a few knives is that the final grit matters, All right, so for example, different steels have different final grits. If you sharpen, I've got a CTS XHP, is SOG's CTS XHP. I've got a Kiku, a SOG Kiku, and I put a mirror edge on that thing, right? Like this thing, you could use the edge to read off of, I put a mirror edge on it. Went down to like a 1 micron with the lapping films, the whole 9 yards. Really pretty edge. And then took it to work and cut 2 pieces of rope with it. And on the second piece, it was just skating right across the rope. And then I learned Neves shortly after that time came out with his final edge grit video. All right, so CTS XHP, like a lot of other steels, take like a toothy final grit. You don't want to go all the way up to mirror polish with that. Now there's other steels that take a really great mirror edge, like M390 is one of them. K390, I think, I'll be fine with a 600 grit toothy edge versus and a mirror edge. But there's some of them that you don't want to end with, you don't want to go as high as you can with some of them, pretty much. That's something that I learned, after sharpening quite a few knives that were like, okay, shit, this thing will trim toilet paper, like exceptionally sharp, mirror edge, beautiful edge, and then go to actually use it and it's skating right across the material. I appreciate that, Be Devious. I try to answer as many questions. Hell, be honest with you, I'm happy just to get questions. Somebody to ask me something like, oh, that's awesome, be able to help out a little bit. It's pretty cool. Alright, so I totally forgot what pass I'm on with this one. It's another example of how unprecise that I can be. Help with gadgets. What's up, man? Did you win MC's giveaway? Who's TK? I don't know. I've been looking for that dude. He owes me money. Carried my crispy donut community black with orange sprinkles. Hell yeah. The next kitchen live? I don't know. The burgers were pretty good, I thought. Cole kind of rescued him. She's way more of a cook than I am. How you doing today, Barbie Chambers? And how you doing today, Mr. Tommy? Slim at best, yeah. I think was it Edgy American or shoot, somebody that is always in the lives and stuff won a Metal Complex giveaway. It's pretty slim. It's like buying a scratch off. Pretty well, Miss Chambers. Just finishing up the second kitchen knife. Big Jim, what's up, Big Jim? Channel member. Appreciate you being a channel member. Barbie, Big Jim, Terrence, all you guys, man. Guys and gals, appreciate it. I don't think I said that yet, but I really do appreciate it. Nice size blade you got there. B Shady 22, another channel member. What's up, B Shady? What'd you carry today, Tommy? What you rocking today? Probably that fancy Vulcan. Be my guess. Well, I appreciate you appreciating me, appreciating you. How about that? Robert Gersh, channel member. What's up, buddy? Good afternoon to you, sir. All right, I think I'm done with this one. Let's see how bad I did. Oh, man. 3 awesome knives. The Vulcan, the Curtis, and the MSI. What'd you carry, the medium one? Is that the F5 or the F3? I get the S mixed up. Robert is Rolf. What? It'd be vertical video. Sigh. I know. It's terrible, huh? Alright, let's clean this one off. Clean it off. Wipe the shavings off of it. Let's see how bad I did. Where is the paper? Not too bad. Not too bad. That's a lot cleaner of a cut than the last one too. This one I actually I went all the way down to what I go down to on this one? 200, I think. Pretty good. I think it's good enough to slice up some chicken or something. Beautiful snow went to ice. So sad. We've had some ton of rain here in New Orleans today, and the temperature dropped again. But no snow or ice down here. Nothing but water, which I guess, as I was saying earlier, it's definitely better to be rain and water than fire like it is in California, right? It could be way worse. Alright, so that was number 2. Got 2 more, but they're smaller, so they shouldn't take as long, I wouldn't think. Unless I start rambling about something. Schwick, schwick. So sexy. Well, thank you, B Shady. This one's a little tricky. Let's see. Let's see if we can get it in there all the way. There we go. That one in the middle. Living in San Diego, right at the beach. Hell yeah, dude. Is that far enough away from... You're not in any fire danger, huh? Fire and water. Nowhere to find it. Yeah. I'm here, damn it. Start over. Puppy took off my damn TSProf clamp. Google account. I'm gonna have to straighten my act out here. No firearms violations here. We are law-abiding citizens. Bakersfield, man. Awesome. I don't know the geography as well as I should of California. Where's San Diego and Bakersfield in reference to Southern Cal and where the fires and stuff are at? Are you guys all right? Do you have different stones, or are those the same stones from the TSProf? It's the same five that it came with. Be devious, and they've lasted. Like I've sharpened a shitload of, I mean, I don't know how many. Probably done 25 or 30 sharpenings with full length kitchen knives. I've done probably double that of pocket knife. Like normal, pocket knife length knives. They're still going. Neves has dropped into my lives a couple of times, believe it or not. I guess is really bored or whatever. But Jared Neves has come in here a couple of times, and he's referenced some pretty good stones that he's got available on his website, Neve Knife Co. I would love to get my hands on some, but I mean those are a bit pricey. The Neves resin bonded ones. Got 6 pews next, and around me, I got you, TK. Tucson, 3 hours away. Okay, well that's good, right? Good enough, right, Ron? Far enough away. Few hours northeast, got all the smoke. Yeah, I saw a picture of the sunset in Los Angeles yesterday morning. It was like somebody said it was like the gateway to hell. It's crazy. Smoke and ash and fire. Pretty crazy, man. It's like the mayor just decided to come back to the city today too. That was nice of her, huh? Very cool. Very nice of her to decide to come back while the city's burning from her trip. Alright, what do we do? That was 1,000, right? We ended with. Might actually have to go up on this one. I don't know. It looks pretty close though. Let's see, what was the final angle on that one? At 18, but I mean this one's totally different. Yeah, it's taking, majority of the Sharpie off. Definitely getting the apex. What the angle is on that. Still here, Be Devious? About to check it again. So much for all the climate change credits. It all went negative with 10,000 plus buildings and contents burned. Yeah. You have a lot of carbon credits to pay for that. That'll work. Alright. That's a different knife. I'm doing the same thing though. Right, here we go. So you got your R&D Instruments PT180, standard digital angle finder off of Amazon. Alright, so you turn it on, put it right there again. Alright, reading 10.3 right now. So I'm gonna get it pretty centered up, relatively centered up, right? Anyway, let me see. Put that right there. 10.2, pretty centered up. Hit 0, zero it out, and put it here. What am I reading there? 18.7. That's what the angle is, right? So 18.7, that's my angle. 18.7 to 18.9. Not reprofiling this thing. I'm good with that. So gonna swap out from the 1,000. If I don't knock you guys over by hitting the fucking camera mount again. I'm gonna go down to, let's start at a little miniature bit of a burr. I'm gonna start out with 400 on this one. All right, it's the medium. Start out on the medium. I think that'll take enough metal off to create that burr quick enough. You can make a burr. You can start get a burr with 1,000 grit. It's just gonna take a very very long time. So that's why your lower grits, you're pretty much choosing what angle you want and going with it. After that, everything's pretty much making that edge more fine and kind of honing it up. Want to buy sharpens? I want to buy a sharpen setup. Any advice for someone buying their first? Man, Google account, go with the work sharp, man, for your first. If you're going with fixed angle system, the KME is an awesome second for sure. It's very similar to the work sharp, but a lot of great improvements, and you can change out stones more and stuff like that. But if you're going to try to get into like a fixed angle sharpening system, my recommendation personally, and what I started with, was the work sharp. I forgot the name of it. The one with the 3 different stones. It's got the slide rod set up and a little clamp, the same as this one. Hello, dear. What you doing? Oh, are you not tall enough to? You want to get it? Are you all right? You want me to put some in the fridge? So with your first, if you're going for the slide rod system, the fixed angle system, I would go with, I would probably go with the work sharp. I think it's called the precision adjust, I think is the name of it. They're around $60. That's a pretty solid one to go with. The Zarlik is a TSProf budget clone. All right, Barbie, thanks for coming. All right. And I mean, that work sharp will get any knife, or maybe not any. I mean, I don't know, I don't remember using it on Maximate or on Rex 121 or 15V or something like that, but for the most part, the work sharp precision adjust will sharpen mostly anything you got, pocket knife wise. It's got a single clamp, might not be as good for like hunting knives or kitchen knives, like longer knives, I'm about to go ham after I get my cheap angle finder I have. And my TSProf Cadet Pro. Hell yeah, dude. That's pretty, I mean, this is a Cadet Expert. I don't know what makes it any different than the Cadet Pro. I think for the longest time I was calling this the TSProf Cadet Pro. Whoop, flip her over. See, this thing used to have a holder on it. Whenever you move the slide rod over, move it over a little bit, it had like a little thing that hung off of here with a little, and you could put it, like you could set it down like that. But that thing broke. Rounded the tip. Yeah, it's been rounded, Ed. But yes, I did. Not on purpose. Believe me. 100% not on purpose. It happens. You can get that out. It takes a little bit of work, but if you want to, you can get it out. To keep from rounding the tip out, it's best to do sweeping motions around that curve from where the blade curves at towards the tip, like this, versus like this. This sharpens quicker, but if you tend to have more of a tendency to slip off like that. But sweeping motions are essentially where it's at when you get close to the tip on a knife. Better practice anyway. I kind of do like a combination of them. And some people swear up and down that you shouldn't go back and forth like this in a certain spot. And then some people, you know, swear up and down you should do more than just sweeping motions. So I don't know. Whatever works. Can you sharpen a Spyderco, a small pocket knife after the kitchen knives? No, be shady. I am done after these kitchen knives, but I will do a Spyderco in the not too distant future. Spydercos, like, are, you gotta put them in there the right way. Like whenever I know that sounds redundant, but whenever you put a Spyderco in there, it kind of looks wrong immediately, like off the bat. Let's see, a PM2. Like if you put a PM2 in there, you're looking at this edge, right, when you're sharpening. Don't worry about the blade shape at all, right? So when you put, if I was to put this in there, I would, first of all, with the TSProf, you're going to want to use the single clamp, right? So if you have the single clamp attachment, it's a lot easier, but you can just use one of these clamps. Like these clamps slide in and out like this. So sharpening the PM2, I would mount the PM2 more so like this. That's, you know, pretty much or about like that actually. So where that bend is at, you're looking for that to be as centered up with that straight line right there of the end of the clamps as you can, pretty much. If that makes any sense. Yeah, single clamp's definitely better, especially with sharpening smaller knives. But you can just take one off and use it. You know, it's not as stable as a single clamp. I would love to have the single clamp attachment, but then again, you know, you could spend hundreds of dollars for KME attachments all day long. Stones, clamps, angle finders. You can get crazy with it. Or you can get the brackets, right? Oh, you have the single clamp? Okay, yeah. the KME is I find the KME is better to sharpen smaller knives with, like pen knives. They call it. They've got an attachment for the KME called the pen knife jaw attachment, which is pretty essentially like more so easier to sharpen, like old timers. Cases, knives. They're kind of like smaller like that. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. It makes it a hell of a lot easier. It makes it more stable to use the single clamp. Definitely not knocking you for having the single clamp. I'd love to have that one, but it will work with just one of these two. You can unscrew it, take it off. Usually got to slide it all the way in like this one is. All right, go up. That was medium, 400. Do 2 passes at fine, 600, which is their definition of fine. Next time you see me doing a vertical sharpening or whatever, or horizontal, if I'm sharpening on a regular live stream, just remind me, and I will touch up one of the spider codes next time. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, KME is awesome for smaller knives. I mean, you can sharpen a larger knife, I guess, in the KME. It's just it maxes out, to a certain like reach, I guess. Certain blade length depending on the how broad the blade is. Now, I would definitely. I've never used an Edge Pro Ed, but I would definitely. Oh shoot, got me a little bit there. I would I would definitely not prefer the KME for. I wouldn't use the KME for a kitchen knife. I've tried. You might be able to squeeze this one with a KME, but like the larger ones, like I had before, you can't. It's really a lot more difficult. Yeah, it's definitely. I agree with that. Too small for kitchen knives. All right, last grit. That was the 6, and this is the 1,000. Got some homework. Some HW done after watching this. Homework. Got some homework done. Well, I'm glad I could help. Nola Southpaw, what's up, man? It's traffic light tonight. All right. I think that was it for that one. Cold. Very cold. Yep. All right, I think got it. Let's see. Not too shabby. What's up, Maxilla? Pretty good, right? Not bad. Shoot. Cut up some vegetables with it, some chicken, some beef, whatever. Yes. Humidity don't help with the cold either. But yeah. I don't know. I think it's supposed to get down in the 30s tonight. I think that's it for the sharpenings. Got one more, but I don't know. I don't want to go one more. I'm gonna do that at a later point in time. Put this right here in my 2 sharpen pile. Never run out of knives to sharpen. $17. Where are you at, Ed? Somewhere way up north, like Mississippi or something? Thought you'd like that. Nah. We can handle a hurricane, but 55 degrees is no bueno. We also forget how to drive when it rains and sleets and snows for some reason. We all ought to be used to the rain by now, I think. I don't like cold too much, Tommy. I don't know. As I've gotten older, I kind of like cold weather more and more, I guess. But yeah, I'd still rather it be. I'd rather it be. Check out that killer knife holder, huh? Awesome knife holder, by the way. from Help with Gadgets. Yeah, I'd rather it be freaking 95 than 45 myself. But that's just me. The temp can't collect Social Security. That's funny. All right. I think that's about it, y'all. I'm gonna go hang out with Cole, play some zombies for a little bit, maybe. Might mess with this Sky High tomorrow. If you guys want to come hang out in the morning, live from the garage. Appreciate everyone coming and hanging out. Thank you, Tommy, Ed B, Marco, Nola, Barbie, B Devious, Maxilla, Cicero, Google account, Terrence Funderburg, Ron Dobbins, B Shady. I think I might have said B Shady already. I don't know. Hadn't messed with it yet, Tommy. Might fight it live. I don't know. 9:30 a.m. If you're not already, subscribe to my channel. If you're not, 9:30 a.m. Central Time live is on Saturdays. 9:30 a.m. Saturdays Central Time. That's when I do my lives. My normal horizontal, I guess you could call them, whatever lives. But yeah. Definitely thanks everybody for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Awesome. Thanks.